conditioners on, I did try to use the fuzzy mic cover today because I thought it would kind of drown out the noise a little bit, but I can still hear my headphones, so I assume y'all can still hear it too. Anyways, let's get cozy. Today, I'm going to be talking about the books that I read in June. Now, I only actually completed in total one book, but I have one book that I am still reading, and I have one book that I DNF'd, so I wanted to talk about all of those books today. So, I thought I would kick it off on a positive note and just talk about the book that I actually finished. So the book that I completed for the month of June is Percy Jackson, book 1, The Lightning Thief. So I'm really bad at book descriptions, so bear with me. But Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief is about this boy, Percy, who doesn't really come from the best home life. He's never known his father. He's very close with his mother, but he has a horrible stepfather that just makes his life horrible. Yeah, it's just not an ideal situation, and he's not a problem child, but he's not a great child, so he spent a lot of time in and out of schools. He never lasts a whole school year at any kind of educational institute, so he's constantly switching schools and moving around a lot. So this book opens on Percy on a field trip to a museum where his teacher, Mrs. Dodds, somehow turns into like this weird bird-like creature, and then another one of his teachers throws him a pen that turns into a sword, and he kills Mrs. Dodds, and he's like, what the heck just happened, right? And then he goes on to find out that he is the son of a Greek god. So he is the son of Poseidon, as shown by the trident here. The son of Poseidon, and he has to go on this adventure because somebody has stolen Zeus's master lightning bolt, and he has to go and try to save the world before the summer solstice. So I think it's the summer solstice, but yeah, there's like the riddle of the like so much happens in this book. He meets these two friends, Annabelle, who is a half-blood like Percy. He meets them at this camp called Camp Half-Blood. So he meets Annabelle, and he meets Grover, who is like he's not a centaur, but he's like a centaur. He's part Grover is back in this book. So far I don't want to say too much, just like not happened. I don't want to give any like details though, because I don't want to spoil it, because it is the second book in a series. But it does have to do with these guys. I don't know what they're called though. Oh. But he's so cute. I don't know, I can't remember what he's called. But he's kind of like Grover. He might be replacing Grover. I'm not sure, but he sounds adorable. This book is a little bit beat up. I did actually get the back half of the Percy Jackson series, so books 2 until 5, I think, and a little free library. It was a big score, so as you can see, these ones are from Scholastic. And the first one I had to buy at Chapters of Indigo is a Disney Hyperion book, so yeah. I'm enjoying this one so far. This is my little Percy Jackson bookmark. I get all of my bookmarks from Etsy, from the shop called Read by Andy. Read by Andy. Read by Andy. Read by Andy. And Read is like R-E-A-D. And they're super affordable. She's a Canadian company. All these cardstock, just beautiful bookmarks, super affordable, and shipping is super cheap. So love this. And then the last book that I read in June that I ended up or did not finish is kind of a disappointment. It was actually a pretty anticipated read for me, but that is Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. Y'all, I wanted to like this book so bad. I heard so many good things about it. It gets so many great reviews on Goodreads. It's got like 4.8 stars or something crazy. Like, I feel like that's unheard of. I love the bookmark in here. This is also a Read by Andy bookmark. I made it to page 26. It was just so chaotic. I'm the type of person that I like a nice, straightforward, you know, like, this is a story, like, just lay it out for me, baby, right? And this is like so back and forth, like, on this day 10 years ago, and on this day currently, and this day like 5 minutes ago, and like, this was so I run a book club, and this was the monthly book club book pick, and we have a group on Facebook where we just talk about the books, right? And somebody had commented in the group, does anybody else get anxious reading Anxious People? And I hadn't started it yet, so I didn't really get the comment. I get it now. This book is just so all over the place. There's no plot. Well, I'm sure that like there's a plot, but I just like, I need a consistent storyline. Basically what we know is that this book is about like a bank robbery hostage type situation, but nobody sees the perp get away, and like this one girl's like evading police questions by saying that it wasn't actually a hostage situation, that it was set up, and then they're like, oh, well, no, I can't say it because it's a spoiler, but I was just getting so annoyed with this book. And then I was talking with one of my really good friends, because she's also part of the book club, so she read the book as well, and she was saying that like she feels like the book might be a metaphor for something, like, but she's like, is translated from Swedish to English, so perhaps it's the way that it's translated. That could be, I don't know, but I did not like it. I didn't finish it. I usually, 99% of the time, will always give a book 100 pages to decide whether I like it or not. 100 pages to, that was my cat, 100 pages to thrill me or kill me, and I made it to 26 pages, and I just mentally, physically could not follow the story anymore. It was just too much. So this sadly was a DNF for me, and I really wanted to like it. So I really want to read a man called Ove or Uve, however you say it, but I'm just like hesitant to read it because I didn't like anxious people, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on what I read this month. Let me know in the comment section below if you've read any good books, what your favorite books were. Gonna be posting hopefully soon a TBR for the month of July. I usually try to read more in the summer than I do the rest of the year because, you know, beach days and stuff, but I find that typically I read the most during the winter, obviously because where I live it's like -50 and nobody wants to go outside. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go, but I hope that you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, whenever you are watching this, and I will see you guys